Grace and peace, family. Grace and peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Hotep. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in, come on in. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm a very proud contributor right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com, the network for melanated people just like you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know this is a special edition, an early edition of the Vicki Show today, and we're so pleased that you have joined us, beloved. We have much to discuss, and I'm going to do my best to do it in a short amount of time. Thank you so very much for tuning in to an early edition of the Vicki Show right here on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. A little bit of housekeeping. As you come in, please come in giving us the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like. Be sure to share. You can text the word Queens to 31996 so that you're able to receive phone notifications when we go live from time to time. I want you to make sure that you hit the notification bell and make sure that you hit to receive our notifications, because I'm not the only sister that's on this network. So when you hit receive our notifications, you will be alerted when others are going as well. Typically, I'm here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Weekdays on FlyNubianQueenTV.com. If you happen to be watching us on one of our other affiliate networks or platforms, please like, please share, please subscribe. We want you to know that we have a store where you can get all types of goodies and apparel, pro-black apparel at shopfnq.com for the queen in your life, whether your daughter, your niece, your wife, your auntie, your mother. Somebody talk black to me. You want to check us out at shopfnq.com. Are y'all ready today? Are y'all ready, beloved? Let's get into this very, very briefly today. It's about Uncle Roro today, family. It's about Uncle Roro. How many of you all know who Uncle Roro is? Where y'all at? How many of you all know who is Uncle Roro, y'all? Come on, somebody talk black to me. What y'all know about Uncle Roro? Yes, 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 yes. This is relevant. And I've discussed Sassy. I also call him Sassy on a few occasions, but I've discussed him on a few occasions because he discusses us in a disrespectful way. And he's oftentimes misconstrued with the uninformed, to the uninformed, as somehow being black media, when he's delegitimized, watch this, himself. See, we who care about the black grassroots and are truly the voice for our people, a voice for the voiceless, beloved, we didn't even have to delegitimize Roland. He did that himself. Shout out to you, Twinborn, for your gift. I am smiling already. Hi, Queen Vicki. Hi, beloved. Thank you for your kind words. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. Watch this. We didn't have to delegitimize. It's Uncle Roro, y'all. Can y'all help me today? We didn't need to do anything to humiliate him, to embarrass him, to make fun of him. Watch this. To unman him. Y'all play too much. Come on in, family. Don't, please, I beg of you, don't put that on us. And for crying out loud, I ain't gonna speak for nobody else. Don't put that on me. Well, Vicki, why are we discussing the humiliation? God, today. Vicki, why again are we discussing the humiliation? God, today. The reason is because every time I see someone like Roland Martin, who didn't need us to delegitimize him because he did that all by himself. Roland Martin unmanned his own self. God, today. We didn't have nothing to do with that. We just cover pertinent information. God, today. For those of you that want to say, well, why are you trying to make the man look? No, you need to be asking him that. You need to say, you know what? Why do you keep putting yourself out there, Roland, showing up, begging CNN, begging MSNBC, begging these white mainstream networks to pay attention to you? And then when you get out there, you somehow pretend you are a legitimate spokesperson for Black society. He's dangerous in that way. See, a lot of people, I should say in certain circles, they're not up on the fact that this man delegitimized himself and he is not an accurate reflection. He is not a representative and he is not a spokesperson. He is not the voice of the Black grassroots. I need somebody Black to talk Black to me. I always believe in having a very firm and consistent record, like this podcast of the Vicki Show, so that when people are truly seeking and searching for the truth, I'm believing perhaps they will find the show. Perhaps some of you will share the show. Perhaps some of you will promote this show that I'm doing and say, for those that seek the truth, and let them see this so that they'll know you've got an imposter in your midst. Somebody talk Black to me. Shout out to you, Dietrich, for your gift. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Vicki Licious is on. Oh, thank you. I live for this hour and love you, Queen. Thank you for all you do. You're so very welcome, beloved. And I bless your gift again 1,000-fold, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. We're on early today. I know this is an early show, an early Vicki show. I won't be before you long, but I will be strong. Somebody talk Black to me. I'm so pleased that you have joined us today. As I've asked earlier, please come in giving us the thumbs up. Be sure to like, be sure to share. Now let's get on into this. So don't come to me saying, why are you doing this and why? No, the only why, the only question, all the questions about humiliation, unmanning oneself, all of that needs to be directed to Roland. This show, every time I am discussing Roland, you need to understand I'm discussing it as an intervention. I'm trying to intervene. Y'all play too much. I'm trying to discourage him from humiliating himself, because he ain't really doing it to us, but for those he might trick out there. For those that are not up on the fact that Roland has delegitimized himself amongst Black society, and he has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Black people here in America, God, today. He doesn't reflect us. Our whole whole goal, beloved. I'm doing this show as an intervention. Shout out to you, JD, for your gift. Thanks for speaking the truth. So here is something for you. Oh, thank you. Of course, that goes to the network, the part that the network gets to keep. But just know that they turn around and reinvest that money back into Black media. I bless your gift a 1,000-fold. So I need you all to understand that. I don't want anybody to continue to blow up Roland as if he's somehow an accurate reflection of Black people. He's not. I have taught you for a long time now that power in this season is coming from the ground up, from the Black grassroots. For those of us they consider to be nobody, those of us that's not a part of these sororities and fraternities and a part of the Black boule and stuff, of those that got the hookup in certain areas of society that you don't have. I want you to know that power in this season is coming from you. Power in this season comes from the ground up. Somebody Black talk Black to me. Now, with that being said, I'm going to read the Copyright Act of 1976. You all know I believe in crossing my T's and dotting my I's. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Now, the clip that I'm showing you right now has been making the rounds on social media. And I've got to warn you, I'm not going to show all of the clippings because we know that certain factions can be quite petty. They lie and they try to silence the true voices of the people, which are shows like mine, shows, networks like the show that networks like this one. You've got your haters out there that deliberately lie and do things, not understanding that it's going to boomerang. I said boomerang. Just give it a minute. It looks like they're getting away with it for a second, don't it? Looks like they're prospering and succeeding. It's about to be a boomerang. Watch this. So Roland, who has a habit of unmanning himself, watch this, publicly, he continues to exacerbate the trauma God, today, that Black people experience when he posts such literal naked photos of himself. This is not doctored. This is straight from Roland. He exacerbates Black trauma. He further increases the difficulty that we face when he unleashes such images like this before the world. And through this avatar, through those lips, and with that face, he goes on MSNBC on the weekend after begging them day after day after day after day after day after day after day for an appearance. You got to understand the reason why Roland don't go all the way Black. He'll insert the word Black from time to time. But the reason he doesn't go all the way there, for example, by truly calling out white supremacy. And the only way you can truly call out white supremacy, dear family, is you can't be literally buck dancing with Hillary Clinton. So you can't be on there talking about some crazy white people and then turn around and try to hook up with her and then defend Joe Biden. See, that doesn't work. Why y'all laughing at me? So Roland doesn't mean Black society any good because he adds, he multiplies the difficulty through posting butt naked pictures. Speaking about butt, somebody say butt breaking. to weaken him so that he would no longer be a threat. He would not put up resistance to oppression. He would allow himself and his woman and his black nation to be undone. Shout out to you for your gifts. Nobody doctored this picture. Roland was left to his own thoughts in his bathroom with no clothes on. He posted this to let us know what he looked like before he got ready to shave. And then he turned around and had the nerve to put the results of he put the shave picture of him being shaven. He put the after picture up. I make this point that anybody that's in the sanctity of their bathrooms and naked, and they put this out before the world for you to see, they don't really love you. This alone shows you he has no interest in black issues, because he would not subject us to his naked, unkempt body. And through those lips and that nose and those eyes, that head, it's not about making fun of him, family. He did this to himself. When you go before the world and put this out, and through through this piece of technology right here, this is what says I'm black. I speak for black people. No, I'm here as an intervention. Somebody put in the chat, Vicki is doing intervention. And proof that I love the black community is I continue to do these interventions. Not because I'm trying to pick on Roland. No, Roland continues to project and protrude his body, his voice. He keeps putting himself out there doing the most outrageous things to get attention. I'm trying to make sure I put it in context so that our people are not confused and misled. Don't you make people think that Vicki is disrespecting black people. You say, no, this sister loves black men. She loves black women. She loves the black nation. She's doing an intervention. So nobody's led astray. And for God's sake, my goal in life, in part, is to make sure you don't do nothing like this. Doing something like this, family, being this privately is not the issue. I'm going to make a point. Watch what he just did recently. I got to show you what he did this morning. This is breaking news. The reason I'm showing you this is because I want to prevent, watch this, God, today, this is a threat. This is a threat. Shout out to you, Naturally T. She said, teach the person, queen. I bless your gift 1,000-fold. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, family. On the count of 3, for those of you that are watching us on one of our YouTube platforms, hit the thumbs up button, like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching us on one of our several other platforms, please follow. And please engage and comment and share on the count of 3. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let them know that the lady with the curly braids is on, and she's giving us important breaking news. She's holding not just court, but an intervention on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. This kind of stuff has to stop in the black community. These kinds of things have to stop in the black community. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Exhibit 1 and Exhibit A. Criminal cases or civil. This right here is exactly what we ought not to do. This is a sign that some of you are going and headed in the wrong direction. This right here is telling you something's off, something's wrong. is your sign to make a U-turn. Why? Because it's one thing to be this privately. We all struggle. We all go through stuff, right? But it's another thing when you're in the privacy of your bathroom naked and you invite even your spouse to join in. When you put it out on social media and you knew you used to be somebody yesterday, because that's another name I call Roland. That's another nickname I call Roland. Roland's other nickname is yesterday because that's when you used to matter. Somebody talk black to me. Roland's other nickname is yesterday. Yesterday is when he used to matter. There's just a handful of people that hadn't got the memo that he doesn't anymore. So, because he's still in that mode of trying to stay in the limelight, when he was on CNN and News One, and in both instances was let go, people grapple. They do the most outrageous, inappropriate things, and they subject you to unnecessary trauma like he did. Now that I've made that point, my God, what did Uncle Roro do most recently? What did he post this morning? God, today. Well, I'll show you a clip. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Family, thumbs up, like, and share. Let them know that there's an early Vicki show that's on today. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. Thank you so much for us donating Stay Woke. Someone should tell Roland's publicist to please have a meeting with him. Exactly, beloved. I agree totally. Now watch this. This is on social media now. This clip. And as I said before, I'm not going to show you the entire thing. That's for protective reasons. There's a little bit of music that's in the background, so I'll show you just a brief clip as I give you commentary. Of course, all of that is permissible under Copyright Act of 1976. But I got to keep the volume way down because of the music. But all I want you to see, family, look at this image. Look closely. Can you all see that? I'm going to move this lighting. Can you all see this image? Can you see that image, baby? Watch this. Let me show you what I posted earlier today so you'll know. This is real. Come up close to the camera, family. This is real. This is real. This is real. It's an intervention. This is not a doctored image. This is all real. Those are tears. This was not just a few tears that he shedded. This was a hysterical flood of emotions and tears from Uncle Roro. Y'all see that? So much so. Y'all know how when we get that ugly cry, that our nose we have to tap up, our nose starts to get all that stuff in it. That's what this is. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm saying that's how serious this breakdown was. But you may say to yourself, well, Vicki, for such a private moment, how did we come about this actual picture of such a private moment? Once again, Roland, nobody else. There was no trolls. There were no haters. There were no enemies. Nobody even checks for him like that. He put that out there. Roland video recorded himself. God today. Yes, he did. He did it on his own. Did it to himself. Are y'all hearing me today? Watch this. Watch this. Roland, where my sisters? Here it is. My sister put this clip out. And again, I read the Copyright Act. I'm not going to play the whole thing because I don't want no unnecessary issues. Y'all see that? That's him recording himself in his car. Why, Vicki? Again, I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it. The breakdown is real. The breakdown is real. Why, Vicki? Why, Vicki? Vicki, the man might have been going through something. You're not telling us what this is really about. It's had something serious. Something life-changing is going on in Roland's life. Uncle Roro goes through things too. He put the video out. Things we should never be subjected to, like his naked body. We ought not to be seeing this. Why? Well, I'm going to read you directly from Roland Martin. Again, a sister sent me this, and I looked into it. I had to disinfect myself. I had to undergo a purification process this morning before I came on to do this show with you guys this afternoon. Had to get myself together. Threw me into a tailspin. You see? These images. I'll show you the end part of it. Again, I'm keeping the mute on because it's music on here. And this is all over social media, so the clip is totally fine, even on Twitter. But these tears, I'm going to show you in just a moment. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. This has to do I'm going to take a picture of it because I'm not going to show you the video. And the picture going to look way out. But look closely, family. Look real close at this picture. The video footage that he turned it on. Can you all see that? Can you see the people right here, y'all? Can y'all see that? Roland was hysterically crying. When he came to, he put this image out. More trauma. Can y'all see that button he has on? That's what the tears was about. I'm finna help y'all today. And then I'm going to read you Roland's direct words. Do you all see that circle? What does that prove to you right there? Does anybody know what happened today? Family. The breakdown that Roland had. Look. Excuse me for scaring you again. The breakdown was about, there you go. The breakdown was about that pen, that sticker. That sticker says, I voted in Dallas County. Vicki, we really don't have no real evidence. You're not letting us listen to the Audio, you're not even really letting us watch the video. Okay, no problem. Y'all know I believe in receipts. Y'all know I don't believe in misrepresenting nobody. I don't have any reason to do that. Watch this. Watch this. Family, keep liking and sharing. By the way, I want you to sign up. I'm going to be doing my mastermind again tomorrow. I do my mastermind every week at 9 p.m. Eastern at clubvicki.com. You can still join for $1. $1 for the first 30 days, that is. And I break down once a week a spiritual principle. It has been absolutely amazing, life-changing for people. And you have VIP exclusive access to me there where you can ask questions. Now watch this. It's not just because he's a man and he's showing emotions and crying, family. It's deeper than that. You all know I'm a balanced woman. That's not what throws me, a man that has emotions and that cries. But this is about white supremacy. Somebody say we're at war. Somebody say we're at war. Now I'm getting ready to read you Roland's words, but I need to go back to this image because you must never lose sight of this image. I know it's traumatic to watch this. I know we've been through 465 years of hell. And why, Vicki? Why would you continue to put this before us like that and further traumatize us? Baby, I'm not trying to. But look at that. Keep that image in mind, because this is everything you ought not to be. This is everything you should never want to be in life or ever become. Why? Roland's breakdown. Here's his words, so you know I ain't lying. Look at his words. Because Roland blocked me long time ago on Twitter. After Roland called me, quote, Roland said about me, he said, Vicki is a real dumbass. So when I responded to him without cursing and without using epithets and disrespecting, calling somebody out of their names, when I responded to him saying that about me, he blocked me. And of course, I just showed the image of him butt naked before the world. And I made it clear that I never saw him as a man, so it never bothered me that he cussed me out. And I made it clear how he unmans himself daily before the world. So after that, here's when he blocked me. Somebody talk black to me. So Roland's words, not Vicki's. I don't need to add to nothing. William, thank you for your gift. My sister Kim, thank you for your gift. Shalina, yesterday, thank you for your gift. I bless your gifts 1,000-fold. You know who you are that have given privately to me. Notifications popped in. So I wanted to acknowledge a few that I received. Thumbs up, family. Like and share. Look. So look what Roland said. Those tears, that hysterical breakdown that we just saw. This is the context of it. If you want to see the whole video, the clip, the pertinent video, go to my Twitter page at Dillard Vicki. My last name first, Dillard Vicki. Dillard Vicki. Dillard Vicki. Watch this. Roland's words, the breakdown. Why was Roland hysterically crying? I voted all my life. But when I rolled up to Friendship West Baptist Church, somebody say Friendship West Baptist Church. When I rolled up to Friendship West Baptist Church this morning, and I saw this massive line after the polls had been open 27 minutes. His words, not mine. The tears just hit me. What tears, Vicki? I forgot that quick what the tears look like, Vicki. These. The tears that left a substance in his nose. We all get that when it's for real cry. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. Oh. We won't sing you a lullaby, Roland, to make you feel better. No, we're not going to do that. We have a better song to sing for Roland. Anybody want to guess? Anybody want to put Roland's little heart to ease right now? Family. How many of you want to be kind today? How many of you want to put Roland's little heart to ease? We won't sing Rockabye Baby. No. We won't sing Rockabye Baby. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Why would I sing, hush, little baby, don't you cry? No, we ain't gonna do that today. Roland, we want you to be joyful. Roland likes music. Roland is emotional. That's what all of this is about. We're going to sing your own song for you today, Roland. Let's sing it, family. How does his song start? I'm trying to remember the words again. He's got it. Come on, y'all. Whatever it is, he's got it. I don't know what it is. He's something, 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 something. And when he's something, he's right on time. He's rolling. Come on, y'all. Come on. It's Uncle Roro, y'all. Come on, where y'all at? Come on, y'all. Let's hit that. He's got it. This for you, Roland. This for you, Roland. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. He's got it. Come on, y'all. Whatever it is, he's come on, y'all. What's the words? He's something, da. And when he's right on time, he's rolling. Come on, y'all. And then rolling on that video, he walking down the street like he the man, y'all. It's Uncle Roro, y'all. I mean, he gave, in that video, they told him, Roland, be as masculine as you can. Roland, we need you to do it. Roland, we know you're uncomfortable being like this. Roland, we know you avoid this at all costs. But on this scene, when we get ready to do this clip, you got to be walking down the street and you got to give that masculinity energy. All you got, you give it, okay? Roland, come on, y'all. It's Uncle Roro, y'all. The people that put the movie together, that video, they say, I know you're uncomfortable being like this. I know you don't believe in masculinity like that, but you give it all you got, okay? You hit them streets, walk the paveway hard right there. And then I want you to move your head to the side. Come on, y'all talk black to me. And then in the background, y'all ready? It's Uncle Roro, y'all. It's Uncle Roro, y'all. We want to make him feel better today. We ain't like that. We don't believe in tearing down our people. We believe in encouraging them, making them feel better, giving them strength. We don't want Roland to do this anymore. Do what, Vicki? We're trying to, again, I do interventions. My show today is an intervention from Roland Martin. And this, I'm also trying to show him as a deterrent for this happening to anybody else ever. Shout out to you, Motown, one of our moderators here. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you so much. Shout out to our moderators. They're going to be putting important links in the chat, family. So pay attention. Our moderators, you'll see their tags in the chat in blue is highlighted. Thumbs up, family. Keep liking and sharing. Look at this. We don't want you to go through this no more, Roland. And anytime he needs encouragement, family, y'all send him this link. So we got your bag. Bussy. Vicki is too much. We trying to encourage this buttery bussy bite. People told him, Roland, do what you. We know you don't like being masculine, Roland, but you gotta give it all you got walking down the street. God, today. Watch this. Let me get on with it. This is an early show of the Vicki Show today. Thank you for tuning in to an early edition of the Vicki Show. Normally, I'm here weekdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Watch this. Back to Roland's unfortunate breakdown. Watch this. Hold on, family. Y'all talk black to me. I'm going to tell you what the tears are really about. I know he said it was about voting, but it's something deeper to that. Again, that's the reason why I do interventions. I'm going to express to you what can't be seen, right? What's underneath the obvious. Watch this. Back to the piece. Back to the Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. So Roland said, remember what did he say? Remember this? This is Roland's words. So y'all know Vicki ain't lying. But somebody sent me this traumatic thing this morning. Watch this. I voted all my life. But when I rolled up to Friendship West Baptist Church this morning, I'm going to read the whole thing. I'm going to do my best without interrupting. Pray for me, y'all. When I rolled up to Friendship West Baptist Church this morning and I saw this massive line after the polls had been open 27 minutes, the tears just hit me. Watch this. Watch what made him cry. I was listening to Trey Songz. God today. Y'all, I'm not lying. His words. Y'all want to see it? Y'all be thinking Vicki adding stuff. I don't have Roland unmans and delegitimizes himself. Look. Y'all see his words? Shout out to you because I said so. Walaikum salam, beloved. Assalamu alaikum, Empress. I'm so glad I am in my car now. I can't shout with you alive. Bless you. I love you, beloved. Ooh, that's my sister right there. You be safe out there on them streets, in them streets. Sis driving. Watch this. Thumbs up, family. He says what? I was listening to Trey Songz. Trey Songz song 2020 riots how many times, and it just hit me. That's what Roland said. He said he just hit me. This man who tells us he's a true black journalist and he diminishes everybody else that tries to tell their stories. This fella wrote, it's 50 degrees right now and these folks are ready. I'm a grown man. Vicki read, Vicki stop, Vicki just keep reading, keep going. His words. He says, I'm a grown man, but I have no problem showing this type of emotion because I know what is at stake for our people. Roland trying to blame that on us. He said these tears is because he knows what's at stake for his people. Watch this. He ain't done. He's not done. Watch this. Here's the second paragraph. So you know I ain't lying. I'm not adding nothing. Y'all see that? What does it say? My tears were also because I started with Common and John Legend's Glory. Y'all know that song Glory? Roland said that's how he started it off. He said it's tears. That's his words. I'm going to read it again. Quote, my tears were also started because I started. My tears were also because I started with Common and John Legend's Glory. And Common has a line that says, freedom is like a religion to us. I know what black folks have been through in this country. Voting is not the be all to end all, but I sure as hell know it is part of the solution. I could have voted at FWBC, but I'm going to vote where my parents are working the polls. They impressed upon me the power of voting and civic engagement, and it's only fitting. Watch this. Further proof. You know how many of you all have seen my numerous shows I've done on Roland where he's cussing black folk out because we think differently politically than him? He's called us simple Simon MFers. Roland's words. How many of y'all know I did the show on Roland? Roland called us simple Simon MFers. Did y'all know that? Roland has cussed us out on numerous occasions. Roland has said that we, the regular average people, that's trying to inform our people with truth and an alternative way of engaging their government and their world, he's cussed us out repeatedly. Watch this. He wasn't content to just end it there. He said hashtag. Y'all want to see what the hashtag is? Look at the hashtag. I'm going to put it, I'm making it as big as I can so you can see it, so you know I ain't making this up. Hashtag. Vote or shut the hell up. Roland ends his emotional and humiliating breakdown. His latest unmanning adventure that he subjects us all unnecessarily to. God, tonight. Roland hashtags and says, vote God today. Or shut the hell up. That's his hashtag after that breakdown. Now, how you gonna do such a moisture-filled, dewy, somebody say dewy. How are you gonna have such a moisture-filled, dewy breakdown video that you recorded and showed the world, and then try to end it like you hard? Again, that's that struggle for masculinity. You see what I'm saying? We're witnessing the struggle. So you did all of this butt breakage. None of us needed to even know about it. And it would have been all right. You didn't even have time to get the stuff out your nose. It was a real breakdown. You was in the middle of all of that. And you kept that camera there for all of us to witness and to be further traumatized. Not because it really has anything to do with us. Some of you all that don't know, Roland's tears, shout out to those of you that are giving, I bless your gift 1,000-fold, contrary to his claim. Remember, these are his words, not Vicki. See, I'm always going to give you the receipts. His words, contrary to his words, that I rolled up to Friendship West Baptist Church this morning. I saw this massive line after the polls had been open. Y'all, let's read this like a story. Y'all ready? Thumbs up, family. Keep liking the show. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Let everybody know that, yes, I'm on a few hours early today. I got some other stuff I got to take care of today. So I had to come to you early. You all know a lot of times when I have scheduling differences, medical appointments and stuff like that, I change the schedule, but I don't want to just miss if I can avoid it. Watch this. Let's read this. Like a story. Once upon a time. Y'all talk black to me. Once upon a time. There was a big round ball. God, Vicki, stop, girl, stop. And it rolled so much, this just coming to me, that they called it Rolly. God, today, y'all play too much. Stop Michelle Wright. Why you got all them, Michelle Wright, why you got all them laughing emojis? Black Tanya, Nuke, all the rest of y'all play too much. Once upon a time, there was this round and it rolled, bounced, wobbled. It rolled so much that the little fella that happened upon it says, I know. Mommy, can I take it home with me? Sure, son. Sure. We got to impose some restrictions. Let's call it Rolly. God, today. Y'all play too much. Y'all play, all y'all playing right now. Listen, thumbs up. Let me show y'all something. Roland told us that what sparked his tears, what served as the impetus for this humiliating breakdown, is not because he's a real black man that's going through something and he needs to be able to express his emotions. We got no problems with the brothers from time to time. Y'all see that? God today, watch this. Roland, to excuse the humiliation, to throw us off about what the humiliation is about, he says to us, again, I know I read the whole thing, but I got to break down the different pieces. And I'm going to hurry him get out of here. Don't go nowhere yet, though. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Watch this. What did he tell his family? Watch how I'm going to break this down for y'all. Are still laughing like y'all done lost y'all's minds. Watch this. Roland says, I was listening to Trey Songz 2020 riots. How many times? He said, it just hit me. He says, I'm a grown man, but I have no problem showing this type of emotion because I know what is at stake for our people. What else did I tell you? The reason why he said he did the breakdown? He said, my tears, just the second paragraph now. The second paragraph, he tries to give us more context for the humiliating tears. Watch this. Y'all see that? The second paragraph right here. That paragraph, he says, what? I got to remind y'all of this to keep it in context. He says, my tears. Now, after he told us why he broke down emotionally, he turned around and says, my tears were also because I started with Common and John Legend's Glory. Common has a line that says, freedom is like a religion to us. I know what Black folks have been through in this country. Voting is not the be all to end all, but I sure as hell know it is, all caps, he put the word is in all caps, part of the solution. Watch this. So Roland says that that's what sparked the hysterical and humiliating buck brace breaking incident that we all witnessed. Unfortunate. Watch this. Somebody say shout out to Motown House. Moderator here holding it down on his own. Doing an excellent job, beloved. Thank you so much. I never take for granted the moderators. They keep us organized. They keep the trolls out. They keep you informed. They keep order. And most of them do it just because they love us and you. I bless you, Motown House, 1,000-fold. Mark my words. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I want to explain to you, dear family, that Roland is lying to you about what these tears are about. May I tell you, are y'all ready for Vicki's breakdown? Are you ready for Vicki to show you and to tell you what nobody else is willing to tell you and show you? Do you know what this is about, family? Take a good look at them eyes and that nose. The tears. That's in both places. Watch this. This breakdown has nothing to do with you. Contrary to the lie he told you. Remember, part of the reason he said is because he knows what his people have been through. Roland is trying to justify the humiliation of his breakdown to make you think it's about you. He wants you to think that he broke down because of what's at stake for you. Vicki, what is it about then, Vicki? What these tears, watch this. You telling me that Roland would humiliate himself like this before God and the world? Just look at that thing. Look at the eyes, the desperation, the longing in the eyes. What is that about, Vicki? The longing to see his people free? No. Why do you say it ain't about to see his people free? How you know? Vicki, doesn't he support Black media? Doesn't he support people like you that are doing the best that they can to inform the people? Yes, y'all may do it differently. But surely he doesn't disrespect people that's out there doing good to inform and inspire other people. Watch this. Surely, that's not what you're saying, Vicki. Roland respects Black people that tells the stories and is a voice for the voiceless. Well, I don't know. I'm looking at something that he published on March 5th, 2019. When did I say? March 5th, 2019. This is separate from the podcast he did where he called Black folk who thinks differently politically from him, who believe that you shouldn't vote without getting something from your vote. That's the literal context of it. Where he called us simple Simon MFers. He said the word on his show.
Yeah, I know we go out of time. I got to go ahead and say this. It's a whole bunch of sorry ass people who call themselves new Black media.
Did y'all hear that? I don't want you to think I'm putting words in his mouth. Why does Vicki keep giving Roland this word? He said this one in March 5th of 2019. When did he say it, family? For those of you that don't know, for those of you that think that that's just a Black man, he think differently from you, you giving him too hard of a... No, you people that don't keep up, they say stupid things. People that don't keep up, people that are being intellectually lazy. Some of y'all just come out and give your opinions and you've done no scrutinization, you've done no thinking. And because we're doing our homework and you're behind, you're mad because nobody is going for what you're trying to say. And then you turn around and say, well, people are persecuting me because I have a different opinion. Nobody is persecuting you because you have a different opinion. People are persecuting you because you are dangerously wrong and a lot. You're wrong a lot. People are upset with you because you're wrong, not because you're different. And then you come out and you give your opinion to thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people without understanding the nuances, the truths, the merits, the facts, proper context. Some of you are talking about woke talking points that are from 30 years ago. You're behind. And then you get mad at people like me because I'm not behind. And some of you, when you say stuff, it seems like it should be right, but it's not. It doesn't, it's not. It don't be right. Sherez 122, I love you back. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Some of you get mad because some of you are actually intellectually lazy. It's not because you are just naturally stupid. You're choosing not to do the homework. And because we understand the nuances of it and the present time, you're mad because you're wrong. Nobody's mad at you because you have a different opinion, Roland. The anger is because of how deeply wrong you are. Some of you ought to know that. Some of you need to quit misconstruing yourself for being the one that has a different opinion. That it could be that situation with some of us. Some of us aren't liked because we got a different opinion. And there's some instances where you saying that people mad at you because they have a different opinion, but it's not that. They mad at you because you're wrong. You're just wrong. And you be switching. How many of y'all know what switching is? Some of y'all don't know that. I'm from Mississippi. I'm in my 40s. I'm a girl born and raised in Mississippi. That was a word that we used to say. That we used to use. When the sister, we thought we was cute and stuff, and we was trying to, show our little feminine bodies and stuff like that. You know the stuff that we do, ladies, sometimes. And your backside was really bumping and stuff, and they were like, child, you girl, she's switching. You weren't just walking like you was doing it on purpose to get attention. Trying to be a girl. Watch this. Switching. Some of y'all be switching your ignorance. You be like it's cute and attractive. That's what I'm trying to say to some of you. Some of your ignorance and how deeply wrong you are. Some of y'all double and triple down on your ignorance. Roland, nobody's persecuting you. But when you double and triple down, and then you wobble with it. You be rolling with it, sassy with it. You be switching in your ignorance. Switching, just switching. Flaunting your wrongness. And get mad when ain't nobody attracted to it. Nobody's asking it out on a date. No one's offering to pay to go get lunch. Nobody wants to go to the movies. Nobody wants to go for a walk in the park with that. Somebody talk black to me. Switching your wrongness. Meaning flaunting how wrong you are, double downing on it. As if we can't read through it. So stop. Don't ever think, oh, they just don't like me because I'm a black man and I got a different opinion from them. No, it's not that, baby. It's just you wrong. That's all. It's just that you're wrong. And you're trying to cram the wrongness, Roland, down our throat. But let's listen again. So Roland brags about being the old black media, which you are old, dead, and no longer relevant, and buck broken, and bones and biscuits, and a Sambo, and a shucking and jiver. Watch this. You all that too, bro. When you are old school, you're supposed to encourage your own people. Even if you disagree, why wouldn't you reach out and say, hey, let's collaborate? Not that I would, but I'm just saying. If you're considered to be an elder, shout out to you, Spook TV, preach hard, my sister. Thank you, beloved. If you're an elder and you know how black voices in white mainstream media outlets, I don't care if it's print publication, I don't care if it's radio, I don't care if it's cable, I don't care if it's digital, black folks' voices have always been shut out, ignored. They stereotyped us. I said this the other day on Twitter. People get on my nerves coming talking about how toxic social media is. Yes, there are many toxic elements of social media, but there are toxic elements of white mainstream media that ignored you, black family. It was white media that didn't want to tell your stories. And when they told your stories, they stereotyped you, made you into thugs and thoughts, criminals, welfare queens. Somebody talk black to me. My point is, there are toxic elements in all of white media. And it's dangerous for some of you to just say, yes, social media is so toxic. Twitter is so toxic. Instagram is so toxic. Yes, but I need you to say Fox is toxic. NBC is toxic. CBS is toxic. I need you to say CNN and MSNBC. All that's toxic. Do you know those are the corporate folk that help to sell an illegal war? How many times have you all gone through a story that was worthy of the world and they didn't even cover your story? Somebody talk black to me. Shout out to you, Humble King. Miss you, Miss Vicki. Glad I'm able to hear you today. Oh, I miss you back. Humble King, you shouldn't be missing me because I'm on daily at 6:30, beloved, but I'm early today. I'm glad you tuned in. So set your clock. Set your watches, family, because I'm normally on at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. I may go early another day this week. Even if you don't get the notification, every single day, check flynubianqueentv.com to see if you see my content up. There are other sisters that are on this network, so you'll be seeing all kinds of shows. Tune into theirs as well. You all know that I believe in the elevation of the black woman's voices and diverse voices. So check their shows out. But every day, check for mine as well because I may come on at a different time. Watch this. So y'all be tripping me out. The danger with some of you singling out just social media is that you are setting it up where it'll be easy for them to shut out our voices, because social media has been the alternative platform where at least some of our messages has gone forth. Even though you see they hate on us and they've been trying to censor black media, even on social media, right? But none of you can prove to me that mainstream media has allowed us to get this far in our own messaging. Is that right, family? Let me go further. Let me hurry. So Roland, it's Uncle Roro, y'all. If y'all missed the first part of the show, you got to watch the whole show. But what did Roland say?
All they do is sit behind a damn camera and behind a desk, and you ain't channel YouTube.
Who's he talking
and
about?
I didn't really mean to go here. I know we over our time, but I got to go ahead and say this. It's a whole bunch of sorry ass people who call themselves new black media.
Is somebody that's an intelligent black elder that believes in developing and elevating other black media members, who doesn't suffer from low self-esteem, who's not around conglomerate of God knows what that wobbles and moves and rolls? This unknown, unidentified flying object, rolling object, this UFR, I told you he regularly cusses us out. But who talks to the generation behind you? Who talks to other people that you know are at least trying to educate their people and do good? Who talks to them like this?
Over our time, I got to go ahead and say this. It's a whole bunch of sorry ass people who call them.
He starts by calling us sorry ass people. Do you think I would want my child to watch this ball? This Roland, this sassy. It's Uncle Roro, y'all. Do you think I want to subject? Vicki, keep going.
Themselves new black media, who all they do is sit behind a damn camera.
He singles out specifically. He says new black media.
Camera and behind a desk, and you ain't never seen them at any black events. Let me just go ahead and say that, okay? See, I don't just stand behind this table. I actually go out and talk to people, actually go to places like Selma, go to Montgomery, go to Birmingham, go where folks are. See, that's what we do on Roland Martin Unfiltered. So the rest of y'all out here who call yourselves new black media, why don't y'all do what old black media did? Get the hell up and go actually talk to black people, and not just behind a microphone. Go actually cover something. Bring the cameras where the people are and talk to the people. Because see, some folks play at this. I chose at 14 to be a journalist. I don't play at this, okay? This is what I committed my life to do. And so that's why we want you to support what we do, because he
said he committed his life to do this. And right now he sees his commitment as a complete failure. Roland calls us out of our names. Sorry ass. He tells us to go out and talk to the people. The black media folk that I know have actually been to other countries with their cameras. The black media I know have been in the streets. The black media that I know have gotten stories, told stories, changed lives, and we have untold numbers of testimonials. I was on the front line, Roland. I was in front of banks. I actually had audience with several states' attorneys generals before they signed off on their multi-billion-dollar deal with Wall Street. I was in the room at the Drake Hotel in Chicago. I've been before nefarious and powerful high-level officials, giving them this work: slowness, rolliness, wobbleness, roundness. And I paid a price, years in the belly of the beast. Gave thousands upon thousands of dollars to educate black college students. Had my program approved for the state of Colorado, Jailhouse Rock Academy, years ago, so that I was able to go into prisons and to teach women before I ended up serving. And of course, that's been because of my legal journey. Obviously, that's been put on hold, and because of my medical disability that's been put on hold for the past few years. Had a food bank, visited and served in nursing homes. Did too many other things to talk about. So I will not be lectured. I will not be lectured by this. This doesn't get to instruct me. You see? These kinds of things, y'all play too much. These kinds of things, these different kinds of things, these kinds of things, I'm afraid, don't get to lecture me on nothing. I had to deal with white supremacists when I had a radio show some years ago called On Purpose with Vicki. I was on a local network, also on television, called The C Broadcasting. I've been putting in this work for a very long time now. My work is not restricted to social media or one thing. Somebody talk black to me. So those different kinds of things, UFOs don't get to tell me nothing. UFRs don't get to lecture me. Just for the record. Moreover, the things that you said you do, which is rare, Roland. Even those little interviews he does, when he does go to them 2 or 3 little places, when he said going to these NAACP, most of us don't even consider those to be black events anyway. We see those as events for intersectional agendas and for everybody and everything other than us. Sit down, slowness. You behind schedule. And you're the humiliation. Once upon a time, y'all better tell him. Y'all don't forget. Real quick, Dr. Boyce Watkins is doing on October 15th, he is doing a mastermind with the great Dr. Claude Anderson on October 15th. Sign up for that, dear family. You know it's going to be out of this world. PowerNomicsMasterclass.com. The link is in the chat. PowerNomicsMasterclass.com. You don't want to miss that. PowerNomicsMastermind.com, family. Also, sign up for my mastermind at ClubVicki.com. Sign up for my mastermind at ClubVicki.com. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Couple more things here. We're almost done. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot. But I got to tell you this because I hadn't told you officially yet, right? Remember I told you a few minutes ago, Roland told us that these tears is because he knows, he said what's at stake for his people. He also said that the tears started because he was listening to a song from John Legend and Common called Glory. And then he broke down after listening to Trey Songz, right? I read you a quote from Roland, so you know I ain't lying, right? But the real, shout out to Lioness Crown. I thought I saw her. That was a few minutes ago, I guess. But I don't see her now. But anyway, I just thought about it and wanted to shout her out. But the real reason for this breakdown, there's evidence in the eyes and the nose and the cheeks. The real reason for this breakdown is not what he said. The tears has nothing to do with us. Let me show you this image of Roland Martin a few years ago. Let me show you an image of Roland a few years ago. Watch this. This image is a picture of Roland Martin. I think it's November 9th, 2016. In fact, the date is right there because I got this from his thing. But this is from Roland. Look at this. You can see the date. Roland Martin show on here. Look. Y'all see Roland right there? That's a picture of Roland Martin. Look at the date. Let me pull it up so you can see it. This is a picture of Roland Martin. What's the date, Vicki? I want you to see it for yourself. November 9th, 2016. What day was November 9th, family? What happened November 9th? What was it? What was that the day after November 9th? Y'all see that date right there? What happened the day before that, family? That was November 9th, 2016. What happened the day before that, family? Somebody said Hillary lost the election. You are intelligent black people. Look at him. Look at Roland. Look at Roland. That's right. Election day. And Hillary lost. Y'all look. Shout out to our moderators. Look. What does this picture right here tell you of Roland? What does this image of Roland Martin tell you, family? What does this image tell you? Somebody said dead. This is called devastation. This is called devastation. Why? That's a big difference from that image. Somebody talk black to me. That's a big difference. The picture you saw there, it's very different from this. Why? This picture, the reason Roland was crying, snot in his nose. I'm not lying. I don't have to. This was a real, for real, deep down inside. Y'all see that? What sparked all of this? This is different from that other image of devastation because he senses hope in a Biden administration. This is called hope. Him excited to see y'all, him cussing us out to go vote was about trying to help get him in the White House as the next press secretary. No, Simone Sanders is trying to go for that. He's trying to be the deputy press secretary. He's trying to make meaning for his round life, for his oval life. That's what this is about. He's not 100% sure that Biden's going to win, but this makes him feel hopeful. This is hope. Why y'all laughing at me? This is hope. This is him saying, I was devastated before. Power, nearness to whiteness. I was so close. You getting out there voting gives me hope. That I can be somebody. Somebody in Master's house. The White House. That deep down breakdown that had snot in the nose, hysterical, just unstoppable tears. That ain't had nothing to do with us, y'all. You know it didn't have nothing to do with us because I just played you a clip of him cussing us out. Didn't I just play you a clip of him cussing us out? He been frustrated ever since then. That's why Roland been cussing us out ever since Hillary lost. Vicki, how do you know? How do you know? That he was looking forward to something with Hillary. How do you know? How do you know? What makes you think that? Watch this.
Wobble, you just lost the black vote right there. Yeah. All right. That is it for us. I do got to ask you, do you know how to wobble?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you know how to wobble?
I don't.
You know how to wobble? You just lost the black vote right there.
Yeah.
Karen,
The black folks on your staff, they teach you how to do the wobble. Trust me.
Can you show me how you do it?
Oh, I can show you how to do it. You're going to pick up some votes, trust me.
But I got to see it in order to know it.
Hold on, you need some music. I don't really need the music, but I'm just saying.
Okay, who can come on, don't be shy.
I told y'all Black Network, we do a little bit different.
Well, you raised it. Now don't leave me hanging out here.
Put my iPod.
Hillary said you raised it, Roland. You raised it. Y'all ready for this? Thumbs up, family. Everybody hit that thumbs up button. Let's watch it together, family. We're getting ready to encourage him one more time. Remember, we just sang to him earlier today. We are blessing the Roland today. Watch them. Get it. Watch this. Brace yourself. It's about to go down. Hey! Get it, Roland. Get it, boy. Get it, Roland. When enough of us didn't show out for her, he was mad. That's what that other picture was about. And he's been cussing us out ever since. Roland broke down this morning when he went to vote and saw all y'all there. It's because it gave him hope that his dream to be near whiteness in a way that he's never been before. The possibility, just a possibility. His heart was filled with hope. Those tears ain't got nothing to do with y'all, I can assure you. And those tears also have to do with the fact that he wanted to break out of that coon rehab. Somebody talk black to me. Thumbs up, them. Thumbs up, like and share. I'm going to end it right now because I told you I got to go. Y'all make sure to let everybody know that the Vicki Show came on earlier today. Thank you so much for tuning in. But we want Roland to know, I want y'all to know nobody's going to follow that example. Black family, you do not get so deeply emotional like he did to where you forget reparations and you forget tangibles, you forget substance. Roland wants you to be in an emotional captive state. That's why Roland was talking about all the music he was listening to. Did you notice what he said? He was listening to Trey songs. He said, but it started by him listening to Common and John Legend's Glory. I read you what he said. He's an emotional captive. And he wants you to be that too. Don't fall for the tricks, family. You're not out of your mind to demand something for your vote. I love you back, K. James. Don't let up. It's fine for you to be emotional and to feel some kind of way, but it's not okay in the context of getting back on the plantation. And then subjecting us to more torture and trauma by revealing either your naked self or all of those tears and snot because of the voting lines. That's humiliating. Black family, you have more power than that. What Roland said was power in terms of voting, we deem as a sign of powerlessness because Black folk have been voting for a long time and things are precisely the same and based on some metrics worse. Facts, common sense, the math is not on anybody's side to believe or to make us to believe that voting has ever done anything substantive to change the condition for Black people, which is why we promote you doing for yourself, you getting out, you making your own neighborhood safe and decent places to live, you connecting to this upcoming mastermind at powernomicsmasterclass.com with Dr. Boyce and Dr. Claude Anderson so that you can gain some power and know how to do it outside of white supremacist dictations. Somebody talk black to me. So y'all feel free to send Roland this tag Roland, send him this clip because I told you he blocked me on Twitter. But I told you the reason I'm doing this show because Roland keep popping up trying to mislead. So I got to bring correction. But more than that, I told you this was an intervention. Watch the whole show. Love you to pieces. I'll follow up with you later on, family. Follow me on Instagram at Vicki X Dillard. Follow me on Twitter at Dillard Vicki. Be sure to subscribe to my personal YouTube channel, my lifestyle personal YouTube channel. I'll be doing some other commentary there as well at VickiDillard.tv. Most importantly, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe this podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in to an early edition of the Vicki Show today. Again, if you're watching us on one of our YouTube platforms, thumbs up, like, and share. If you're watching us on one of our other platforms, and if you're watching us on a different time zone, we see you and we thank you. Please make sure to engage. Make sure that you follow. Make sure that you share. Mwah. Love you.